That's what I look like without makeup. Makeup makes you look like a woman. Otherwise, you look like a man, you know? It's true. I'll prove it. If I asked you to draw a smiley face, and I was like, now make it a girl, you wouldn't just like scribble like a pussy underneath. Like, who even knows how to draw that? You wouldn't make it like holding less money. You would just draw eyelashes on it. You'd put makeup on it. That's what differentiates us. So without makeup, I look way different. I never get recognized, ever, you know? Because people see me on TV and I don't look the same without makeup. The other day, I was actually recognized without makeup and I got offended. I did. He asked for my autograph. I was like, fuck you. You think Nikki Glaser looks like this? And he was like, oh, no, sorry, I thought you were Dog the Bounty Hunter. And I go, oh, wait, well, come back here, son. I'll sign that hubcap for you. You get on back here. I don't want to disappoint a Dog the Bounty Hunter fan. Yeah, I'm a rangy broad, man. But I can look pretty hot. I was accidentally hot at a Trader Joe's recently. I didn't mean to be. I was coming home from a photo shoot and I stopped at the grocery store and I was looking good and I was getting flirted with by the cashier. And then he cleared my order and was like, get out of here. And I was like, what? He was like, it's on the house. And I was like, is your dad Joe? Like, can you authorize this? I was like, don't you have to ring a bell or something? What's going on? He's like, go, get out of this. I was like, thank you. He was like, stay beautiful. And I was like, all right. Was that a threat? What the fuck was that? What happens if I don't? Because I can't stay beautiful. I have to go back here. This is my neighborhood Trader Joe's. I had to go back the next day. I was wearing no makeup. I was scared to see the guy, but he was there, and he had me arrested for shoplifting the day before. He's like, I told you stay beautiful. He's like, go back to llDie. I was like, okay. No, it's so funny to get upset about aging as a woman because at some point you do have to age completely, you know? And you want to age completely. Someday I hope to age to the point of unfuckability. You know why? Because I don't want anyone trying to fuck me when I'm 95. I don't have the bone density or the muscle mass to fight you off. It's a survival tool that I'd be revolting to you. You should be hot 95-year-olds. Hot 95 is a radio station, not a person, okay? So you should be so gross at some point. That means that someday I'm gonna be 0% fuckable. That means I'm a dying battery of hotness, okay? And I can plug myself into little portable chargers here and there, but eventually it's gonna go completely. And what a great day that will be. But until then, I'm fighting it. And that's the paradox of being a woman. You're trying to stay beautiful for so long. You try to stay fuckable, but at some point you just have to let go. And that day is usually the day that you cut your hair above your earlobes. I think that's the day you go, bye-bye, fuckability. I don't care anymore if men want to stick their dick in me. It's exhausting and I'm tired. I love that day. Fuck yeah. I love older women with funky haircuts. They commit to getting attention in other ways. No one wants to fuck them, but they get chunky earrings. They're like, this is my personality. This one's a bumblebee, and this is a watermelon slice, and I have fun, crazy glasses. And here's a big flowery brooch on my saggy tit. And they're like, look here, and here there's life, because down there, nothing. So up here, I'm not fuckable, but you could pollinate me. Like, let's go. But I don't think I'll be able to give in as soon as most people can. It's gotta be nice to just give up, but I work in Hollywood, so I gotta hold on. Hollywood's not very kind to older women, you know. Sex sells. If you're sagging, they're gagging. That's what my agent texts me every day, and I go, I know. I do everything I can to stay young looking. I really do. I do Botox, I do filler. Sometimes I do too much filler, and I look like the guy from the Saw movies who gives the challenges. I do lasers and microneedling, and those things are so harsh on your skin. I recently got microneedled, and I couldn't leave the house for 3 days, because if I did, it looked like I got mouthy in a car ride with Chris Brown. Like, it looked like I was trying to give him directions where he knew where he was going. Are you groaning? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to offend any Chris Brown fans. I look like Chris Brown loves me very, very much and just wants what's best for me. But yeah, I gotta stay hot in Hollywood. If you're not textbook hot, you gotta work so hard. You gotta be like the most talented ever, you know? Remember Susan Boyle? Remember that video? You should watch it again. It didn't age well, much like her. It doesn't hold up. This woman walks out on stage, if you don't remember, and she has the audacity to go on a talent competition at the age of 47. She's just an old woman on a talent show, and the audience can't fucking handle it. They're freaking out, just like, what is this? They're jeering, they're booing, they're hissing, they're like puking in the aisles, like, bleh! They're like, go back to your shoe! They're just horrified by her. Like, what is her talent? Feeding pigeons is disgusting. She can't even talk. They're so mad. And then she finally gets to sing, right? Simon Cowell's just like crosses his arms over his fucking tits and he's just like, all right, what do you got? And she of course sings and it's like, I dreamed a dream of time gone by. And it's like, oh my God. She should live. Like, we should keep her. Let's not stone her to death. That was gonna be fun, doing a public stoning. But she has value now. Before she didn't. But maybe I can tolerate her disgusting head now that her voice sounds so good. What the fuck, you know? But it's hard to not be conventionally hot. It just is. It's a harder life, and that's why it makes sense to try to stay hot. It's not a vapid pursuit. You know, if you're not conventionally hot, you got to work harder. I mean, look at short men. You know, if you can find them, the closest one may be in front of you. I have a short boyfriend, so I know. You know, I had to go short because I wanted a hot guy. I wanted a good face. So if you want a good face, you got to take some hits. You know, it's my secret. If you want a 10 in the face, you got to go 5'7" in the height. That's just the way it goes. I could never get my boyfriend's face on a taller model. There's no way. There's no way. But I got him on discount. He was marked down, you know? He's a defect. I met at TJ Maxx. He's really good looking. Sometimes I post a picture of us and girls are like, good job, girl. How'd you get that? And I'm like, if you zoomed out, you'd see he's sitting on my lap. So this is a tiny man. Had to go dig into the bargain bin for this one. Went deep. But I love short guys. I like to stand up for you because, I mean, I sit down for you when I'm talking in conversation to make you more comfortable, but I stand up for you figuratively because I don't like how people are mean to you. And you're usually cooler than tall guys because you have to be because no one respects you. You know, like